Alright, what's up guys? My name is Capicobi. You can call me Michael or Mike. And this is kind of like the introduction to my channel. Um, this is the first time I've ever done something like this, so I'm pretty much just going to be winging it the entire time. But I guess I'll start with a little about me. I am currently 21 years old and I attend school at Virginia Tech University. Um, I've been playing games pretty much as long as I can remember. Probably early elementary school was probably when I first started. I started streaming in about late 2014 ish. I haven't been streaming, consistently for the last 4 or 5 years, but I've been streaming on and off since then. Um, and this is like my first like touch and introduction or whatever to YouTube. So this is kind of going to be a learning experience. Like I said, I've never done a commentary, so I'm 100% winging this. So we're just gonna see how this goes. Um, and I'm just gonna have some gameplay going over the background or whatever, as you guys can see on screen right now. Um, so to start for the channel, I think like obviously I'm gonna start with this video. This video is gonna be my intro. I think for the most part, the videos that are gonna follow for the next couple months probably are just gonna be highlights for my Twitch stream. I'll talk more about that later. Um, but yeah, it's mainly going to consist of highlights, partially because I don't have too much time to get into like other things and like learn how to do really fancy editing. Because as you guys can tell by my wonderful editing skills in this video, um, my editing is still a work in progress. So I'm just going to stick to the highlights for now. um, Also, another thing about those is that the majority of the first couple of videos, the quality is going to be a little rough. Because majority of these clips are going to be coming from when I um, streamed through my laptop, and my quality was downscaled because my laptop couldn't handle most things. I do have a PC now, so everything I stream and record now is 30 FPS, 1080p. But before that, it wasn't anywhere near that good. So again, the first majority of them are going to look a little bad for a while, but um, most of the games that I'm going to be showcasing slash playing on the channel are pretty good. I mean, the video you're seeing in front of you is a pretty good representation of what you're going to be seeing a lot of. I like to play Call of Duty a lot. I like to play uh, things like Dead by Daylight or single player games like Skyrim and stuff. I don't really, excuse me, I don't really try to stick to too many of the same game. I like to mix it up every now and then because a lot of people say when you start a channel you should stick to one thing and just focus your channel on one game, and that's the easiest way to grow, which in reality might be true, but at the same time I don't want to be confined to one game. I'd like to be able to branch out when I want. I'd like to be able to play other games and experience other things. So if I want to play new things, I'm not gonna stop myself from doing that. But on another note, if I'm really feeling Skyrim for a couple weeks, I'm not gonna stop myself from just grinding Skyrim for a few weeks. That's why I'd like to get that out of the way. Um, what else can I talk about? I like to. Oh boy, see, this is where I'm starting to like lose focus and like forget what I need to say. Because the gameplay, if you guys notice in the bottom of your video player, is about 12 minutes long, I think, and I'm only about 4.5 minutes into this commentary, so we're kind of choking already. Today is Sunday, currently, February 3rd, I believe. I have been pushing this off for a long time, actually. I'm gonna go on a little sidetrack here because I need something to talk about. But I originally wanted to upload 2 videos a month for the first well, actually not for the first for like the entire year of 2019. I wanted to do 2 uploads a month, and like all of January, I was like, it's fine. Maybe I'll just try and get one out in January. Maybe I'll just try and get the intro out in January because it took me a little bit to get the PC built. It wasn't until about halfway through January that I actually got my PC built and could start doing this kind of stuff. But then school started and things just started piling up, and it just kept getting pushed back. And then I just kept telling myself like, all right, I've got the gameplay recorded, I've got it all edited together, but I don't have the commentary because, as I cannot overstate this enough, doing commentaries like this is a little weird for me. I'm a very anxious person, very socially awkward person as well. So doing things like this make me really nervous, and they're kind of hard for me to do. So I'm again gonna do my best, but as I'm doing this, it is February, so like I said, I would like to try and get 2 out per month. So this will be the first one, hopefully, and then I'll probably have a second video coming out sometime mid-February. Like I said, probably gonna be highlights. I'm gonna try and stick to that as best I can, but we'll see how that goes. I'm still trying to figure out a good streaming, editing, YouTube kind of upload schedule to go along with like school and work and all that stuff because I am in class and I am working as well. But yeah, and as you guys can see, like from the gameplay, I'm playing a little Dead by Daylight here. This is another game that I like to stream quite a bit on my channel. But yeah, I guess I'll talk a little bit about what got me into streaming and YouTube. I didn't originally really know about streaming. I had never really heard of Twitch or watched Twitch. And then about summer of 2014, my friend Kyle, he introduced me to Twitch, like the website, and I was like, all right, this is kind of cool. You can just watch people play games and kind of hang out. And then with the next gen consoles coming out, like the PS4, some of my friends told me that you could actually stream through your PS4, which I didn't know. I was like, whoa, I thought you needed like a capture card or something. So I was like, all right, maybe I'll try this out because they told me, they're like, why don't you try streaming? And I was like, all right. So I think for the first couple streams, I didn't really do much. I think the first couple streams were just Minecraft, and I focused on just not a lot, nothing too out of the ordinary. And I think it was like a few weeks into my quote unquote streaming career where someone told me, because like I had a couple viewers and then it just started picking up, and the next thing I know I am over 100 viewers, and I'm sitting here like, whoa, this is I don't think this is how it's supposed to be. But someone in my chat had told me like, whoa, you're on the front page for like the PlayStation streaming service. At the time it wasn't like a huge deal, like not a lot of people streamed through like the Xbox One and the PS4. So I was like, all right, maybe maybe I just got lucky and hit the front page. And so that was kind of like cool, and I really like enjoyed talking to people. It got to the point where I wasn't even really playing Minecraft anymore. I was just sitting in like my house in the game and was just talking to people in chat because I mean, number one, it was hard for me to keep up, but number two is like it's just fun to talk to people, and I'd rather focus more on that than necessarily having like the best gameplay. I mean, gameplay obviously is important, but and then streaming from there kind of, I wouldn't say it took off. I mean, there was definitely, had its slow points, and there were points when I thought, do I even want to continue doing this? Because, maybe it's not for me, maybe it's too hard, maybe I don't have the time, or maybe I don't have the charisma or whatever that, streamers have. But I kept at it, like I said, past like 4-ish years. I hit Twitch affiliate status last June, and I've had a lot of fun with that since then. It kind of reignited the whole passion I had for streaming when I did that, so that was kind of fun. But yeah, now I just try and kind of balance it as best I can with school. I mean, it's kind of like a, in the moment when I stream. It's not really like I plan it. I mean, I do try my best to have a schedule, but it doesn't always work that way. And so yeah, here we are. I think the gameplay is getting towards the end. We still got a couple minutes here, so I'll try and talk a little more about something. As this is a guys don't know what this game is. This is Ty the Tasmanian Tiger. This is a game from the, I think, early 2000s that I was really into as a kid, and I don't remember what it was. I think I saw it on Steam one day, and I said, you know what, I'm gonna buy this on Steam just because I want to, have the nostalgia of playing this game. And then I forget how, but someone brought up you should try speedrunning it, and the next thing you know, I started practicing speedrunning this game. So that's another thing that it's just a spur of the moment thing that you might see on the channel from time to time. But yeah, like I said, I'm gonna do my best with this whole YouTube thing. I don't know where it's gonna go. Maybe a few years down the line, we'll see where it is, or we'll see if we look back on this and I'm like, wow, time flies. But if you guys would want to follow my social medias to keep up with my life and my streaming and all that stuff, I'll put links down in the description below. My Twitter is twitter.com/the Capacoby, because somebody already has the name Capacoby. Fun fact. Still bitter. And my Twitch is twitch.tv/Capacoby. So, and I'm not going to go into the details about why my name is what it is. That's a different story for a different day. But, yeah, the gameplay should be wrapping up here. I kind of did this commentary spur of the moment. I got off work like an hour ago, and I said, you know what, I got a little bit of free time before the rest of the evening, so maybe I'll try and get this commentary out the way. But yeah, it should be a fun experience, fun learning experience, and hopefully this commentary doesn't come out as bad as I think it sounds, because right now I know I'm kind of mumbling and stuttering along and sputtering and whatnot, and I'm doing my best though. So gameplay should be finishing up here, so thank you guys for listening and watching the video. Hopefully if you guys enjoy the content, you leave a like, rating, and subscribe. So I will see you guys next video. Peace out.